Hi, welcome to How to Break Up with Your Yandere Boyfriend. I don't really have anything to say about this game, other than, well, you're supposedly somebody who has a boyfriend, but you want to break up with him. But your boyfriend is a Yandere. You want to know how to break up with him? Well, supposedly this game will teach you how. Let's get into it. Type in your username. I am Steve. Oh, there's the music. I was wondering if there is actually music in this game. Sound of her name jolts you back to reality. You blink, realizing you've been staring blankly at your open computer screen for who knows how long, doing absolutely nothing. Your gaze drifts to the clock on the wall, still office hours, before shifting to the person who called your name. It's your coworker, the one you've been working closely with for a while now. Unlike the person she replaced, the two of you get along surprisingly well. For a moment, you just stare blankly at the file she extended towards you. They need some last-minute changes before sending them to the client. Something about increasing the font size by a point. She mimics your boss's mannerisms perfectly, coaxing a faint smile from you. As you take the files, your fingers instinctively return to the keyboard, tapping out the same monotonous rhythm as always. Whoa. I did not know that. As you take the files, your fingers instinctively return to the keyboard. Okay. You still haven't talked to him, have you? Few people pass by your desk, arguing loudly, but you keep your eyes fixed on the screen and mutter. Not yet. How much longer are you going to delay this? It won't change anything. I know. Your coworker takes a sip from her mug without lifting her hands from the keyboard, then grimaces. Thanks to your boss dragging out the meeting, the coffee's gone ice cold. You can't keep doing this. Weren't you dead set on telling him last night? Roll your eyes dramatically and exhale. Knowing full well she won't see it. I tried, but in the middle of our video call, his dog suddenly started throwing up. How was I supposed to drop a breakup on him like that? I'm not that heartless. Was it serious? You try to recall the last message your boyfriend sent you this morning. I think she swallowed something or had an allergic reaction. Either way, I'm sure she's fine now. Soren took her to the vet this morning. A perfect opportunity. Call him somewhere after work and talk. But Soren would never leave his dog alone like that. He's crazy attached to her. It'll only take half an hour. No way. How am I supposed to explain why I'm breaking up with him in half an hour? Impossible. People break up with a single text these days. Don't do that. Don't. If you want to break up, don't just send a single text. Don't do that. Go meet the person and have a heartfelt conversation. Have a genuine conversation. Explain yourselves. Explain your feelings. Because otherwise, well, that's not healthy, okay? Anyway. That's way too harsh. Besides, you'd never accept it. Your coworker suddenly stops typing and turns to you, confused. You don't need him to accept it. Oh, you don't need... God damn it, forget the voices. You don't need to accept it. Just tell him you don't feel the same anymore. Unless that's not actually the case. Your fingers freeze the meat type. Of course it is. Alright, don't get mad. But if you're so sure about breaking up, why keep delaying it? You swallow hard before answering, as if you've been asking yourself the same thing. Of course, this isn't the kind of question you can resolve in the middle of a workday, mid-conversation with a coworker. Ugh, oh no. Maybe I'm just not as good as... Maybe I'm just not as good at breaking hearts as you are. See, more excuses. Maybe you should reconsider. You might regret it later. No, I have to end it. Like I said, my feelings changed. I know how good he is to me, how devoted he is, but I can't return it. Lately, I've even been thinking about my ex. Ugh. Okay, everybody's awful in this scenario. Oh. Defensive now, your voice rises slightly. Not that I want him back, it's just things were so different with him. Maybe Soren and I just aren't right for each other. To your surprise, your coworker nods. That's fair. I'm sure he'll be happier with someone else too. No, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, huh? You're telling me? Huh? You're telling me as soon as I break up with him, he's gonna soon find somebody else, huh? You mean that I don't really mean anything to him, huh? How dare you? I am the best person for him. Nobody in this world is a better lover than I am. I am the Almighty Supreme. Okay. You're right. I'll tell him today. At this time, I mean it. Just then, the files on your desk tremble slightly, startling you. It takes you a second to realize it's just your phone vibrating. Beneath them... Oh, it's just your phone vibrating beneath them. But the moment you see his name flashing on the screen, an odd tension coils in your chest. Okay, we got D-Luke, and we got Alucard. Your eyes dart to your coworkers. It's him. Unlike you, she looks almost excited, nudging you towards the phone. Perfect timing. Check what he wrote. Whose printout is this? It got mixed with mine. Nah. Someone's grumbling by the printer, and your coworker jumps up in a hurry. Left alone, you hesitate. A part of you dreads whatever new complication this message might bring, something that could unravel your resolve. Your finger hovers before finally tapping the screen. You exhale sharply, leaning back in your chair and closing your eyes. Waiting for test results. But they said she ate something she couldn't have. No. Wait, can I do the expression? Is that right? Hey love, we finished early at a vet, so I went shopping. Got those ribs you love. Cooking a special dinner tonight. Just the two of us, what do you say? What do you say? Just the two of us. Your coworker rushes back, papers in hand. What did he say? You glance around the office, making sure no one's paying attention. Then show her the message. This is great. All I have to do is go, then explain things as kindly as possible. From what I remember at the company dinner, Soren seemed like a very reasonable, kind guy. You'll end things clean. No drama. I am sure of that. I am very, very certain. It's not like the title of the game insinuates something else. Implies something else. You have no doubt Soren is reasonable, level-headed even. And yet, the thought of having that conversation stirs an inexplicable unease in you. You can't exactly explain why. Soren's the definition of ordinary dog. Oh, ordinary. Soren's just an ordinary dog. Dog, remote job, weekend split between bad movies and you. No surprises, no drama, just life. And life finds a way. Painfully ordinary. Maybe that's part of why you want to leave. Compared to your ex, you can't make that comparison yet. Not until this is over. With a quick tap off the keyboard, you reply. Of course I'll be there. The rest of the workday passes in an hectic blur, yet somehow faster than you expected. Is that? No, that's not Japan. I thought... Where is this? Anyway, by the time you're packing up and chatting with coworkers on your way out, you realize you're in the best mood you've been in for days. Your coworker flashes you a knowing smile. Your coworker flashes you a knowing smile before parting ways. The importance of pause placement. Don't forget to text me updates. I'll be waiting. But the moment dinner crosses your mind, all your anxieties come crashing back down like the weight on your shoulders. You freeze mid sidewalk, earning a few annoyed bumps from the passerby. Oh, right. See ya. I'm in the sub. Since you need to stop by a place first, you hurry into the crowded metro and pull out your phone, only to find bad news waiting. What is it? Did you got into a car crash? Did a dog die? We noticed that you haven't paid your car's extended warranty. We noticed you haven't picked up your dress yet. It's freshly cleaned and waiting for you at Suds and Suds. Don't forget to stop by during our hours. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. No, Soren hasn't cancelled. Worse, you completely forgot to pick up your dress from the dry cleaner for your best friend from cleaners for your best friend's birthday party tomorrow. Your stomach drops as you reread the reminder text, double checking the shop's address and hours. The dry cleaner is in the exact opposite direction of Soren's place. If you go now, you'll definitely be late for dinner. Your other option? Skip the party entirely. With tomorrow's big client meeting, your boss won't give you even an hour's break, and you can't exactly show up to your friend's fancy venue in some random outfit. I'll be late. The weight of the impending conversation with Soren already presses down on you. But right now, more than anything, you need this. An evening with friends, a chance to breathe. You owe yourself that small mercy. Besides, Mia isn't just any friend. She's your childhood confidante. You could never abandon her on her birthday. That's right, bros before hoes, or sis before... what? Boyfriendish? You hop off the metro and power walk to the dry cleaners, arriving just before closing time. As you clutch the freshly cleaned dress and step back onto the street, a wave of relief washes over you. Tomorrow's party will be perfect. You'll laugh, you'll forget, you'll live. But then, it hits you. You need to text Soren. Why don't you text him immediately as you get the message? Huh? Why not on your way to the dry cleaner? Why don't you text Soren, huh? Everybody's here is awful. Okay, running a bit late. Something urgent came up after work. You text that before. You should have texted that before. You should have texted that way earlier. Why didn't you do it? A pang of guilt stabs your chest as you hit send. You should explain. But how? Hope that's okay. He doesn't even know about the party or the breakup, and now is definitely not the time. His reply pings instantly. No worries, babe. Don't rush, be careful. I can come pick you up if you like. The message conjures a memory. Your last night out together, rushing downstairs in heels, one snapping mid-step. You'd nearly tumbled headfirst if he hadn't caught you. You'd bury that humiliating moment, yet he remembers. Thanks, but no need. I'll keep you posted. You rush home, shower in a haze, and throw on something comfortable before sliding into the waiting Uber. Of course, you don't forget to text Soren. On my way now. Hit him with the OMW. The word we sends an involuntary ripple of unease through you until you remember. Right, just him and his dog, like always. Wait, we're waiting for you. Tonight, you won't tolerate any distractions, no excuses, no turning back. Since Soren's place is quite far from the city center, you have plenty of time during the journey, and the question that has been waiting on your mind for days resurfaces once again. I'm recording right here. Is breaking up with him truly the right decision? If you were to bypass your indecisive reasoning and instead trust your feelings just as you intended to tonight, you would find your answer crystal clear. You no longer want to continue this relationship. There is something wrong here. Something that simply feels wrong to you. Just then, your phone buzzes with a notification pulling you from your thoughts. Assuming it's a message from your boyfriend, you reach for your phone, but the name that flashes across the screen makes your heart involuntarily quicken its pace. Lars. Who the hell is Lars? Your ex. Ha! He's a snake. Or rather, the ex-boyfriend who has been creeping into your thoughts more and more often lately. Okay, it's not as bad. I thought who has been creeping you around like stalking. Okay. Hi, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Sorry if I'm bothering you. I just wanted to know if you're coming to the party tomorrow. As you read the message, an inexplicable thrill arises within you. I'm awful. Knowing Lara's fondness for crowded, lively gatherings and the fact that he shares mutual friends with Mia, whose birthday is tomorrow, you're certain he'll be there. But what puzzles you is why? After all these months of silence, his first message is about this. You have no idea. Should you respond? Your fingers hesitate over the screen. Your inner voice whispering that it would be a mistake. Yet, another part of you burns to know, has he really moved on, and aches to answer them. Text, don't text, text, don't text, text, don't text, text, don't text, text, don't text. Which one is healthier here? Which choice is healthier here? Okay, if I were in the shoes of this person, which I am, because I am role-playing as this person right here. Do I text him? Yeah, sure, I'll text him. Doesn't seem like we break up for horrible reasons. I don't... From the way the game described it, it doesn't feel like there is something awful that happened and make us break up. It's just, yeah, we kind of separate. Anyway, finally, you overcome your hesitation and let your fingers tap against the keyboard. Hi, Lars. Yeah, it really has been a while. I haven't decided about a party yet. Truthfully, risking being late for dinner at Soren's house just to pick up your dress from the dry cleaner only to back out of the party at the last minute would be pure madness. Either way, there's no need for Lars to know all that. Exactly. Why would you tell anybody about that? Your thumb hovers over send. Just as you're about to slide the phone into your pocket, a vibration pulses against your palm. This phone sure does vibrate a lot, huh? The speed of the reply surprises you, especially considering Lars was never exactly known for being prompt when it came to answering texts. I understand. Also, realize my question must have sounded stupid. I just figured you'd be coming with your boyfriend. And if you two were going to be there, I was thinking of skipping it. And now I'm just as undecided as you are. There's something about Lars' message is so different from the careless, confident attitude you remember that leaves you momentarily unsure of how to interpret them. Yeah, that is such mixed signal there. Like, wow, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, absolutely, we know what they're doing. Everybody's trying to manipulate everybody here. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. That's the fantasy of the game. It's called How to Break Up with Your Yandere Boyfriend. What you do understand is that he seems less interested in whether you're attending the party and more concerned about whether your boyfriend will be there. Huh. But why? Could they be actually dating each other? And this is some weird ass love triangle that your ex is interested in you and you want to break up with your boyfriend, but then it's like because the both of them are actually dating each other behind your back anyway. Now that is a story worthy on Webtoon. Very perfect for this type of thing. Strange unease stirs inside you as you realize beyond you, Soren and Lars have absolutely nothing in common. Should you ask him about it? Or should you end the conversation here and focus on the last evening you'll spend with Soren? Do I want to ask or don't even ask? My curiosity makes me want to ask. I will let my curiosity get the best of me. Gnawing pool of curiosity quickly overwhelms your hesitation, feeding your unease. So, whether you go to the party plans on us? Thankfully, tonight Lars seems to have abandoned all his old habits, and he doesn't avoid giving you a clear, direct answer. Yes. Or rather, I'm obviously not lumping you in with him. Huh. What a way with words, my man. I just don't want to run into your boyfriend and end up ruining the night for both of us. Okay. For both of us. You're not even implying. Well, you are implying, but that is not even reading between the lines. That is above the lines. That is the line of you want to do something with me unbeknownst to my boyfriend that I am planning to break up with. A thought you never would have considered, something that had never even crossed your mind, suddenly surfaces. This time, did something happen between you and Soren behind my back? Yeah, exactly. This time, even though you see that Lars is online, he doesn't reply right away. Yeah, are you guys dating or something? Well, you better off asking him that. Are you two dating? Are you two dating? Is this gonna be polyamorous? Are we going to be a throuple? It's not my place to interfere in your relationship. It's just thinking back to the past. Yeah, get on with it. I wish things had turned out differently. Though, you know, Lars was never the kind to apologize to anyone. His final messages somehow feel like an apology. Okay, it went from it doesn't feel like something bad happened to now something definitely bad happened. Huh. What happened? You admit you still miss him? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter anymore. It's fine. You're fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay? We've all moved on. aside in the past, doesn't really matter anymore. You had once longed to hear words like that from him. Back then, you had been ready to forgive all his mistakes without hesitation. But that was before you met Soren, before your relationship with him began. Now, after experiencing Soren's steady, caring love, the kind that made you feel truly safe, you find yourself far less willing to return to the passionate, thrilling, yet exhausting days you once shared with Lars. Even though Lars' messages hint that maybe he, too, has changed, you are determined to tread carefully this time. Still, the idea of seeing or speaking to him at tomorrow's birthday party doesn't seem quite as terrible as it once would have. Pushing all thoughts of Lars aside now, you turn your attention back to Soren. As you should. As you step out of the Uber, you notice that the light patter of raindrops tapping against the car window has turned into a steady downpour. Seeing how dark the sky has grown, you check the time on your phone only to realize you're running later than you thought. The realization sends a ripple of tension through you. You pick up your pace, crossing the small garden of Soren's house, an old but sturdy-looking two-story detached home, its renovations perpetually postponed. You rush beneath the pergola at the entrance, doing your best to shield yourself from the rain. As you press the doorbell, you take a moment to notice the neighborhood, made up entirely of similar detached houses, remains just as calm and quiet as ever, rain or not. I'm pretty sure I have seen this exact house somewhere else, either on a video or in a different game. Right? Confirm that for me, please. Have you guys also seen this house somewhere else before? Certainly you guys have, right? Right? Soon, the muffled sound of footsteps and distant dog barks pierce through the hum of the rain. Or maybe it's just, copy-paste suburban American house. The door swings open, and there he is. Yeah, so the game ended up being way longer than I expected it to be. It's a good thing, because now I have more games to play in the long run for my channel. But that means that I have to cut it short here. I actually played for longer, but I couldn't really find any better place to cut it right now. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, put your thoughts down in the comments, and we'll continue the game on how to break up with your Yandere boyfriend in the next video. Peace.